Hello everyone. So in my last review, which was from the Gypsy Avenger, the battle specification kit, I was asked to show my other Jaegers. So this is basically what I'm going to do in this video today. But before I show you in detail or in close what I did in the kits, I thought of showing you also which tools I use to highlight the kits. So let's start with that first. So one of the things I did was, of course, panel lining, especially here on the Gypsy Avenger and on the Brazer Phoenix. So for this, I used the Tamiya panel lining, the black color, and also the gray a little bit, but mostly the black. Um, to remove the excess, I use this NML thinner, the X20. Um, Although I have to say it's probably not a good option. This thing is really strong, especially if you use a lot. So if you have it at home, I recommend that you wipe the with some the excess with some paper towel or so, because it tends to dry the plastic a little bit and to weaken it. um, so yeah, I had some problems in the kits. I even cracked some of the parts because of this. I have here the lighter fluid, which can be another option. At least I read it. I never used it. I'll use that in the battle specification kit for the first time. So those were the primary things. So the Tamiya panel lining, and then a thinner to remove the excess after you apply the panel lining. The Tamiya is NML. It's NML. It's really handy because it's really easy to apply. So yeah, that was the first thing I did. Second thing was to just paint some details here and there. As you can already see here, the Gypsy Avenger has some gold here. Also, you can see some gold here on the joints. And for that, what I used some of the markers. I have several of these. There is this Gundam markers, which were the first ones I bought. The problem with these are, as you see, the tip is really thick. So unless you are painting a big area, they may not be very useful. Later on, I discovered these markers, which is Uniposca. Yeah, I can show you the tip. So the tip is considerably thinner, and it's very useful. Besides this, you have a lot more color selections on this brand. Um, Gundam markers also have some with very thin tips, but the color selection is it's smaller. So yeah, so take note. These you can find in some art shops or that sell supplies and so on. That's where I found this. Um, I think it's worth mentioning also this. This is probably something that's not. Uh, I found out about it in a YouTube video. This is basically as you can read it. It's liquid chrome. It has two tips, one thinner and another thicker one. It's rechargeable, so you can buy ink for it, and you can actually paint chrome. You can see, I'll show you up close, but for example, here on the Brazer Phoenix, this is from this chrome paint. So yeah, after I did all of this, finally what I did was to give it some weathering with some dry brushing, especially metallic color, a gray metallic color on all of them. You can more or less see it in the video. Um, and finally, of course, to seal everything, and after applying the decals, I didn't use this one in particular. This is Mr. Super Clear from Mr. Obi. There are other brands. This is Miss Me Gloss. I just had this in hand, but there are several choices out there. Yeah, now you can have a look. I'll just take this out and we can have a closer look. So let's start with the Gypsy Avenger. So um, what I did here, besides the panel lining, which is more or less obvious, what I did here was, of course, to paint some details here and there, some chroming here, red, some silver here, yeah, to enhance the figure. So and it turned out really cool. I really like this design of these new Jaegers of the movie, and yeah. So this is Gypsy Venture. Now let's have a closer look to Razor Phoenix. Here is basically the same. I didn't apply here the decal on the head, and the reason is, well, these decals are not the best choice, I would say, because there are some curves here in the helmet and in other areas as well. And they are stickers, they are not water slide decals. So what happens is it's a bit difficult to apply them. And this was the case here in the head. I was not very happy with it. So yeah, in the end I just removed it. But again, these kits are amazing. Um, and yeah. So these two, Brazer Phoenix and also Gypsy Avenger, these are the metallic versions. Each, as I mentioned in my other video, they are from available in a store in Japan. They are already out of stock. They were, I guess, limited editions. Yeah, which is a big pity. The Gypsy Avenger, especially this metallic version, is much better than the regular version. Here on the Brazer Phoenix, so. This one, which is the Obsidian Fury, yeah, I got the regular version. This is not the metallic version. I guess the metallic version would be cool as well because it would be a metallic black. What I did here, I mentioned this to you. The chainsaw blades, they were not painted inside, so I had to paint. Some of the decals were really tiny and difficult to apply, so what I did, I painted it instead. They are not really same color. This is more orange, this is more yellow, but these were the colors I had in hand. Yeah, again, as I was saying, the decals or the stickers are the what I have to complain about the most. Yeah. So this is it. I just wanted to show you guys after I received some requests to do it. Just showing you the final results of these kits, and also show you some of the tools I use to enhance and improve the kits. Hope it's helpful for you and you enjoy it. So please let me know your comments, subscribe, and see you soon.